Good morning. I am often asked where we buy our wheat berries for our fresh milled bread. So I figured this morning I would show you. I'm here today at my Azure Standard pickup. Once a month, I can place an order at Azure Standard and they load everything you order into a truck. And the semi-truck brings it to different drop points all across the country. You just have to find the one closest to you. You show up at whatever day it shows up and they will tell you your order has been placed, the truck will be there on this day. You don't know ahead of time. And they'll tell you it could be there at 8 o'clock in the morning, it could be there at noon, it could be there at 4:30 at night. It just depends on what the driver's schedule is going to look like. So you've got to be a little bit flexible. But you drive out and I'll show you the rest. A semi-truck pulls up into the parking lot of wherever it's going and opens the back. The truck driver is inside passing items out one at a time. Everybody that's here for the pickup lines up and you grab the package. Each package has a last name on it. On the ground, on the other side of everybody, there are plates on the ground with everybody's last name. And you simply line up all of the items at each individual name. Once the truck is completely empty, the driver will let us know and we will go and check our name to make sure that everything we ordered was there. As long as everything that you have is there, you grab it, you load it up, put it in your car, and off you go. You have your order for that month. Car. While I loaded the car with all of my goodies, I had to put the phone down for a minute. But here I've got everything in my car ready to go. These are 50-pound bags of wheat berries. I'll get more into that in a little bit. Now, I did not buy a case of raspberries, but what Azure will do is they will fit a lot of your smaller items that you order into a different box and kind of repurpose the box and close it up. So I don't really remember everything that I ordered. But any of the smaller stuff, I could have 3, 4, 5 different items in there, or even maybe 2. So I currently don't actually know what's in both of those boxes. I was worried about not getting my entire order. I could open them up and check them out, but I have never had an incomplete order. I know people that have, and all they do is call Azure and tell them and they make it right. I've never run into that problem. They seem to be pretty good at what they do. Now yesterday I had a friend ask me if they sell meat. I don't think I've ever seen meat, but I haven't looked for meat. I raise all of my own meat. But I buy my beef organ supplements through them. I've seen fresh fruits and vegetables. I've seen frozen fruits. I'm sure there's frozen vegetables. My wheat berries, you can buy oatmeal in bulk. You can buy so many things. Anything that is a staple in your house, I recommend you go and check it out. Usually organic. Always great quality. I've never had a problem with any of the things I've gotten from there. And it's a great system to make sure that I can get my wheat berries, make sure that I have enough. Now, a family my size and with the amount of baking that I do, remember that I bake also for the dairy, for customers who come in like to buy bread here and there are also people in my church that buy bread. I can easily go through a 50-pound bag of wheat berries per week. But I am cooking for 12 people in my house, and that includes hot dog buns, hamburger buns, sandwich bread, bread for cinnamon roll, bread for French toast. So many different things. I bake way more than I have to. If you guys can eat bread in moderation, even when it's good for you, and if you're not feeding a whole slew of little boys, 50 pounds of wheat berries would last you a very long time. As far as the type of wheat berries that I bought hard red. Hard red is my preferred berry. Now, any hard wheat is good for breads, something that requires yeast. Soft wheats are good for pancakes, waffles, muffins, quick breads, anything that doesn't need rise time or doesn't need the gluten structure to rise. So soft wheats, which also includes spelt. Spelt can be used to make bread. It's not quite as good as a hard red or a hard white, But hard white just has no flavor to us. My family really doesn't care for it. We like hard red. It has a great flavor. People expect it to taste like store-bought whole wheat bread. It does not. It is its own flavor, and we think it's delicious. So that's our Azure Standard pickup. Super easy. You show up, you help unload the truck. It doesn't take long. Get a little bit of zone minutes in and load your car and off you go. So I hope this helps. Don't be afraid to look them up. I am going to post a link in the comments below. If you use that link, it does help me out just a little bit. Obviously you don't have to, but it doesn't cost you anything to use my link. And then I get some rewards from that. So I appreciate you watching. Thanks for checking it out. I hope this was helpful. Let me know if you have any questions. Have a great day.